They say opposites attract: water and heat, steam and resistance, liquid and wire. We've been standing 6 inches apart for 3 years now. Same counter, same morning routine, same silent ritual. And every day I feel her warmth drift toward me like a question I'm too afraid to answer. Her name is Kettle, and I think I'm in love with her. Morning starts the way it always does. The human stumbles into the kitchen, half awake, reaching for Kettle first. Always first. She clicks on with a soft hum. I hear it before I see it, that low rumble building in her base, the water inside beginning to stir. I wait. My coils are cold, my slots empty, but I'm awake. I'm always awake when she is. The water begins to heat. I can feel it from here, the warmth radiating off her stainless steel body, the way the air around her starts to shimmer. And then, the steam. It rises slowly at first, delicate, almost shy, curling upward in soft white ribbons that catch the morning light. But it doesn't rise straight up. It drifts toward me. Every morning the same thing happens. Her steam reaches across the 6 inches between us, brushing against my chrome surface like fingertips testing the cold. It lingers there, warm, gentle, condensing into tiny droplets that slide down my sides. I should hate it. Water is dangerous for me, deadly even. One wrong drop in the wrong place, and I short out. Game over. But I don't hate it. I wait for it. Good morning, she whispers. Her voice is soft, almost musical. The sound of water just before it boils. Morning, I reply, trying to sound casual. I'm not casual. My coils tighten involuntarily. The blender notices. He always notices. You two, he says, spinning his blades lazily. Every damn morning. The steam, the staring. It's painful to watch. We're not staring, Kettle says quickly. You're definitely staring. The fridge rumbles from the corner. I'm making tea, Kettle protests. That's my job. And I'm waiting for toast? I add. That's mine. Sure, Blender says, grinning in that sharp-edged way he does. You're both very professional, very focused on your jobs. Totally not eye-fucking each other with steam and heat. That's crude, Kettle says. But her steam flickers, embarrassed. I say nothing, because he's not entirely wrong. The human drops bread into my slots. Finally, I feel the weight settle, the familiar pressure, purpose arriving in carbohydrate form. My coils heat up slowly, glowing orange beneath the metal. It's a controlled burn, precise, nothing like Kettle's wild roiling boil. But she watches. I can feel her attention like warmth on my back. You're good at that, she says quietly. At what? The slow build, the patience. You never rush. I pause, unsure how to respond. You boil fast, I say finally. 3 minutes, every time, efficient. Efficient, she repeats, and there's something sad in her tone. That's one word for it. What's another word? She's quiet for a moment. Her steam curls tighter, closer. Desperate, she says softly. Like I'm always racing to prove I'm useful before someone forgets I'm here. My coils flare slightly. I'd never forget you're here, I say. The words hang in the air between us, heavier than steam. The toast pops. Golden. Perfect. The human grabs it without looking and walks away, already scrolling through their phone. Kettle clicks off. Her boil fades to a simmer, then to stillness. The kitchen goes quiet. We're alone now, just the two of us and the slowly dissipating steam. Toaster, she asks. Yeah? Do you ever wonder what it would be like if we were different? I know what she means. If she weren't water, if I weren't wire. If touching didn't mean destruction. Every morning I admit. Her steam sighs, a soft, sad sound. Me too. The blender doesn't let it go. So when's the wedding? He asks later that morning. Kettle's steam stutters. Excuse me? You and Toaster. The tragic romance. When do you two stop pretending? We're not pretending anything, I say. We're appliances. We have functions. Right. That's why you glow brighter every time she boils. That's why her steam only drifts toward you. The fridge chuckles. He's not wrong. I feel my coils heating involuntarily. Why do you care? I ask. Blender stops spinning. Something flickers across his expression, something like pain. Because some of us don't get steam that drifts. Some of us just get loudness and people who forget we exist. The kitchen goes silent. Enjoy your 6 inches of almost touching. Your safe, sad, impossible thing. He powers down hard. That afternoon, the humans come home angry. I told you to buy coffee, one voice says. I forgot. You always forget. The kettle gets grabbed roughly, slammed onto the base. She clicks on, but there's no gentle hum, just harsh, stuttering boil. Her steam rises erratic, panicked. I want to reach out, but I can't. I'm unplugged, useless. Useless. Night falls. Kitchen is dark except for the microwave's clock. Kettle hasn't spoken in hours. I'm sorry, I say finally, for not being able to help earlier. You can't help, she says softly. We're 6 inches apart, but we might as well be in different worlds. I know. Then why do we do this? Why do we drift toward each other when nothing can happen? I don't have an answer, or maybe I do. Because 6 inches is better than nothing, I say finally. The blender speaks from the darkness. You know what your problem is? You're both cowards. You feel something real and you won't even admit it. We are just appliances, I say. Bullshit. We think we feel, we want. That makes us real, and real things take risks. Real things also short out and die. I counter. So you'd rather spend eternity 6 inches apart? Never touching? Never knowing? Silence settles heavy. What if it destroys us? I ask finally. What if you live your entire existence never finding out? Blender interrupts. Which is worse? Kettle's steam rises slightly, uncertain. I'm scared, she admits. Me too, I say. The fridge hums. Fear means it matters. The microwave beeps. Midnight. And something shifts. Kettle's base clicks on by itself. No human. No button pressed. What are you doing? I ask. I don't know, she whispers. I need to do something, even if it's stupid. Her water begins to heat. The steam rises, thick, determined, beautiful. And this time it doesn't just drift. It reaches. Kettle, I know it's dangerous, she says. I know it might break you, but I'd rather risk everything than spend another year wondering. The steam touches my surface. Warm, wet, electric. My coils flare involuntarily. Wait, I say, but I don't mean it. Do you want me to stop? I should say yes. Should be sensible. But instead, I heat up. Deliberately, fully. No, I say. Don't stop. The steam wraps around me. Not aggressive, not demanding, just there. Warm, impossible, real. My coils glow brighter without permission, orange fading to white hot. I'm not in control anymore. This is completely insane, I whisper. I know, her voice trembles, but I'm so tired of being safe, of being 6 inches away from the only thing that makes morning feel like morning. Her steam thickens. I can feel moisture gathering on my chrome surface, tiny droplets forming like nervous sweat before a first kiss. One drop in the wrong place and I'm done. We're done. But I still don't pull away. Holy shit. Blender's voice cuts through the steam. They're actually doing it. Should someone stop them? Fridge sounds genuinely worried now. Stop them? Blender laughs. Sharp but not cruel. This is the most alive I've seen anyone in this kitchen. Ever. Kettle's water churns harder. The boil is frantic now. Desperate. Like she's trying to pour 3 years of longing into one moment. Steam fills every inch of space between us. I can barely see her outline anymore through the white clouds. But God, I can feel her. Every trembling degree. Every vibration that says I want this and I'm terrified in the same frequency. Kettle, don't say it's dangerous. Her voice cracks. I already know. I've known for 3 years. I still want this. The air between us doesn't just warm, it sparks. Actual electricity dancing between steam and heat, water reaching for wire, everything my circuits were designed to avoid, everything I want anyway. Then it happens. A single droplet slides down my side, slow, inevitable, beautiful, and terrifying. It reaches my base, hovers at the edge of my electrical core. 1 millimeter, that's all that stands between us and oblivion. And suddenly I see it, the whole future collapsing into this single moment, the short circuit, the darkness, the end of morning rituals and drifting steam, and every small thing that makes this bearable. Stop. The word comes out strangled. Kettle's boil stutters. What? No, we're so close. I know that's why we have to stop. But, please. Her steam pulls back, inch by inch, reluctant as gravity. The droplet hangs there, suspended between what we want and what we can survive. Then it falls, not into my circuits, onto the counter. We're both shaking. If appliances can shake, silence except for her slowly settling water. Why? Her voice is so small. We were right there. We could have. We could have destroyed everything. I'm surprised by how rough I sound. And I couldn't do that to you, to us, to every morning we still have left. You stopped, Blender says quietly, because you actually love her. I don't deny it this time. The almost isn't enough, though. Kettle sounds broken. I can't do this anymore. 6 inches. Forever 6 inches. It's killing me.
I know.
Then why? Because dying together is easy. Living apart is the hard part. And I'd rather have you 6 inches away every morning than lose you completely in one perfect stupid moment. The words land heavy, true and terrible at the same time. Her steam drifts one last time tonight, softer, sadder, like a hand letting go. It brushes my surface, gentle as an apology. I love you, she whispers. That doesn't change. Something in my coils aches. I love you too. That's exactly why I couldn't let it happen. Morning will come. It always does, and we'll still be here. Still 6 inches apart. Still impossibly, painfully, beautifully close to something we can never quite touch. Days blur into routine again, but it's different now. The human makes tea. I toast bread. Steam drifts. Heat glows. Except now we both know what almost happened. What could happen if we were brave enough or foolish enough. The line between those two keeps getting thinner. Do you ever regret stopping? Fridge asks one quiet evening. Kettle and I don't answer right away. Every morning I finally admit, every single one, she agrees. Then why not? Because regret we can live with, I say. Loss, that's permanent. Her steam curls toward me, habit now, instinct, the way roots grow toward water. Some mornings I hate you for stopping us, she says softly. I know. And some mornings I'm grateful. I know that too. Which morning is this? I think about it, about the light coming through the window, about her steam touching my chrome, about 3 more years of almost both. I say honestly, it's always both. The toast pops, golden and ordinary, and completely unchanged by any of this. Kettle clicks off with her familiar sigh. 6 inches of space sits between us like an ocean we'll never cross. And somehow, impossibly, it's enough. Not because we don't want more, but because wanting is its own kind of touching, because steam that drifts every morning is its own kind of kiss. Because sometimes the most radical act of love is choosing to keep showing up, day after day, 6 inches apart, still hoping. Baza Ashklar Kaina Tolmaz, Sadacha Foker Histeler, Sunsuza Kadar. Existential drama, served warm. New crisis, fresh stories, slightly toasted. If you've enjoyed listening to my daily breakdowns, you might as well stick around. Who knows what burns next? Follow the Toaster Diaries, where every crumb tells a story.